All right, guys, so there is a brand new book that has been released covering the Nightmare on Elm Street film series called Nightmare Autopsis. And it's got new interviews for every installment. This article here comes to us by way of John Squires from Bloody Disgusting. I skimmed it earlier. I'm not going to give anything else away. Let's just go ahead and jump right in to the article itself. There's a nice little image there. I believe that's the cover, part of the cover of the book. I will share the cover of the book for you guys so you can see it for the folks watching after the fact. And the article here says, Harker Press, the publisher who brought you Slash of the Titans, The Road to Freddy vs. Jason, and The Soul of Wes Craven, is back with a brand new book that takes a unique approach to exploring Wes Craven's original A Nightmare on Elm Street and its many sequels. From author Lowell Greenblatt, Nightmare Autopsis, A Return to Elm Street, promises, quote, a nostalgic trip back to Elm Street to revisit the original Nightmare and its sequels. Featuring original story analysis and new production info, the book notably features exclusive new interviews and reflections by cast and crew from every entry. You're also getting a franchise-spanning photo gallery, new insights from 3 Nightmare on Elm Street directors, extensive looks at unused sequel scripts, and notes on deleted and alternate scenes, which is, guys, that's pretty awesome. I like the whole extensive looks at unused sequel scripts. That to me is the really fascinating meat of these, these books that come out about these franchises, like the what could have been of it all. Now, if you're a huge Fredhead, you probably know that like Peter Jackson was working on a version of Nightmare 6 that would have been totally different than, what we got with Freddy's Dead, but sounds like we're going to get some more info on some of the other sequels as well. So I think that's some pretty good stuff. The article continues here, quote, for the Fredhead that likes to know every detail, this book is for you, says Harker Press owner Dustin McNeil. Quote, it's been a lot of fun to work with Lowell Greenblatt to bring this particular book to life. His attention to detail in exploring the Elm Street mythology is very much in the tradition of our earlier books like Taking Shape and Reign of Chucky. You'll not only learn about the storylines that were, but also storylines that almost were, such as in deleted scenes, discarded subplots, and alternate scripts. And it's all backed up by stories from the filmmakers themselves. Greenblatt says, quote, my love of film started at a young age with the A Nightmare on Elm Street films. I've long felt that this franchise has been underserved in our cultural conversation around horror, especially during the genre's modern resurgence. My hope with Nightmare Autopsis is that their artistry and imagination will finally be appreciated as readers delve with me into Nightmare history. Whether you're a huge Freddy fan or a newcomer to the series, there's something for you inside. And this is available on Amazon right now. You can grab your copy. So it doesn't even sound like it's a pre-order. They've got a trailer. Guys, I watched the trailer earlier. It's just like still shots and AI voice. So I'm not going to show it here. I don't think it's going to be that great of a benefit to you guys, but I will scroll through here just so you can kind of see the ad. For you folks watching after the fact, I'll put this on the screen, full view so you can see everything, but it just kind of breaks down some of the features on the book here. And then we get into some of the folks that were involved in the interview process. We got our 3 directors there, we've got executive producers, and we have a whole bunch of performers that contributed to the book as well. So there you go, A Nightmare on Elm Street news while we wait for greater news on the rights and everything like that. We've at least got a behind the scenes book. As far as a new film goes, we don't have anything like that, but these behind the scenes books are really cool for, all the fans who want to dive in and read all about not just the behind the scenes on what actually happened, but I think especially to those like what if kind of scenarios on the sequels. That to me is, the fun aspect of these sorts of books, like Taking Shape and all that. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the live chat. If you're watching after the fact, jump on into the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this brand new A Nightmare on Elm Street retrospective book. And make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share the channel with someone who you think would dig this kind of content. Because, guys, we're covering horror stuff all the time here. News, whether it's movie, TV, books, comic books, video games, all that kind of stuff. We cover it right here on the Davey Death Ray channel. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and you won't miss a thing.